Hey guys, it's Steve at Lakeside Forge. Today I figured I might as well do a shop update. I hadn't been out here in a while, and well, I've been out here, but I hadn't done a shop update in a while. So, I'll show you some of the new stuff I got. Got back from Brian Brazeals about 2 weeks ago. I've been meaning to do a video about this for a while. I did one. It sucked horribly as far as I was concerned. So, I'm redoing it now, and I just got back from a trip to the mountains. And I went to Blacksmith's Depot and stuff like that. So let's show you all the new stuff I got, I guess. So might as well start off with my new anvil stand. Mr. Lyle at Brian Brazeals made this for me. And then we'll go to my hammer that I made with Brian Brazeal. I believe it's about 2 pounds, maybe, I can't tell you, but I'm going to make a larger hammer a little later. I would like to have a 4-pound hammer, and made a lot of hardy tools and stuff, and this is one of them. This is edge tool. My anvil has horrible edges, so I figured I'd make an edge tool for it. Let's take you over here to the tong rack. Got one new pair of tongs. Got these here. OCP 1-inch tongs. I'm going to use them for drift making and stuff. I got a drift here I'm working on. I'm either going to make a drift or a hardy tool out of it. It's I believe it's 5160. It's exactly 1 inch thick. It's a little bit too thin to make a hardy tool, hot cut hardy the way Brian Brazeal would. I need to get about 1 1/4. And that's going to relate to a question I have. I need to know if these OCP 1-inch tongs can hold a piece of 1 1/4 steel, because I do not know, and I don't have a piece of 1 1/4 steel to test it out on. So let's go over here. I really got a little organized. Made a table. Unfortunately, I have to use a wood top, but at the time I didn't have any metal plate, so I'm going to get some of that at some point in time. I got a humongous bucket of files. And this here is my sledgehammer. I'll probably use it for striking, for making hammers and stuff. I don't know if Alec or Mr. Brazeal, if you're going to be watching, I don't know if this is adequate for making hammers or not. I would assume that any sledgehammer would do, but I don't know if there's anything special that needed to be done, but don't know. But here are all the top tools I made. I believe this is a 1 1/2 inch top fuller here. This is a little bit smaller. I'm not sure what size this one is, but fairly nice. This is my hammer eye punch that will be used to punch the eye of the hammers, if the name of it didn't already tell you that. And this here is pretty cool. It's a top hot cut. That's not very cool. But the cool thing is that Mr. Brazeal struck for me while I made it, while I did all the tooling and stuff. It's a little bit off center, you can see, but it's alright. It's not like it's going to be used for precision. This here is mainly, you know, cutting top. If I did that with a hammer eye punch or a fuller or something, that could be a problem. But neat thing about this is Mr. Brazeal thought I made this so well that he was going to trade me 2 other tools for it, and I declined his offer. I don't know. I got a scholarship for this class, so I figured I need to show the tools that I made instead of tools someone else made, so. Alright, let's go over to my Hardy tools. This is the old hot cut before I graduated. And it worked great, and I cut cold with it all the time. I liked it a lot. Till I used that. I cut through a piece of 1 1/8" material in one heat with this. I believe it was 4140 material or 5160. I'm not sure. It's one or the other. And I did it in one heat with the technique Brian Brazeal uses. Next here is my bottom fuller ring Hardy. So that would go with this fuller here. Then I have my cupping tool. And then, as you saw before, the edge tool. Now, I got a few other questions to ask. Oh shoot, wrong way, sorry. I have a block brush from Blacksmith's Depot. And since I'm cheap, I bought the one without the handle on it. And I've been trying to put a handle on it ever since. It's a total pain in my butt, I swear. I never get it right. I don't know if it's a special wood and it doesn't take screws or nails or whatever. I made a handle for it out of a railroad spike, so it's got nice holes in it. It's a nice handle, but I can't get it to stick to my block brush. Anytime I'll do it, it always cracks or that. You know, what's been happening is I haven't even been drilling in these screws, alright? I've been using a screwdriver by hand, doing it the old-fashioned way, just because I don't want to find the tool to do it. That's the way it is. But, just because I don't want to find the tool to do it. And it's really pissing me off, because I've screwed in, with my hand, 4 screws. And they've all broken. Every single one. Have all snapped in half. Either I'm really strong or that wood's screwed up. And I'm pretty sure it's a wood, but I don't know. I could have some hidden talent. But anyways, let's go into some other stuff here. We made some punches. I worked on a maker stamp. And I made 2 chisels to make the maker stamp. And I made a little fuller here from making leaves and pretty things. And there's my drift. Unfortunately, I did not get to make this. I was not good enough at the technique. So, Mr. Brazeal made it for me. I consider myself not good enough, and he and I agreed that we didn't think that I had enough practice with the forging technique and tapering technique of making this drift to do it correctly. And here is my camel hump tools. And those are for doing the cheeks of the hammer when you drive the drift in to keep from flattening them out. So that's going to be used for keeping the hammer form when you drive your drift. So that's really all the new stuff out in the shop. I really cleaned up a lot of the stuff. Got my metal organized and stuff like that. There's the idiot cat. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and if I could, I would like some answers for my questions. So, if any of y'all know any of this, thanks, I'll see y'all later.